Let's talk about the unit circle in terms of radians. Now here I have a picture of the unit circle measured in degrees. So what's the difference between radians and degrees? When we talk about the unit circle in terms of degrees, we are talking about the angle that is formed as we go around the unit circle. When we talk about the unit circle in terms of radians, we're talking about the arc length that is formed as we go around the circle. Now the distance or circumference of the circle in terms of radians is 2 pi. Now let's talk about how we can convert degrees to radians and radians to degrees. To convert degrees to radians, we multiply the degrees times pi divided by 180 degrees. To convert radians to degrees, we multiply our radian by 180 degrees divided by pi. Now let's look at some examples of converting degrees to radians and radians to degrees. In this first example, we want to convert 360 degrees to radians. So we multiply 360 degrees times pi divided by 180 degrees. We rewrite that as 360 degrees divided by 180 degrees times pi. And so our final answer is 2 pi. Now we want to convert 90 degrees to radians. So we multiply 90 degrees times pi divided by 180 degrees. So we can rewrite this equation as 90 degrees divided by 180 degrees times pi. This simplifies to 1 over 2 times pi, so our final answer is pi halves. Now let's convert negative 30 degrees to radians. So we multiply negative 30 degrees times pi divided by 180 degrees. We can rewrite this as negative 30 degrees divided by 180 degrees times pi. This simplifies to negative 1 divided by 6 times pi, which further simplifies to negative pi over 6. Now let's convert negative 45 degrees to radians. So we multiply negative 45 degrees times pi divided by 180 degrees. We can rewrite this as negative 45 degrees divided by 180 degrees times pi. That simplifies to negative 1 divided by 4 times pi. And so our final answer is negative pi fourths. Now let's convert 3 pi divided by 4 to degrees. So we multiply 3 pi divided by 4 times 180 degrees divided by pi. The pi's cancel out, and so we have 3 times 180 degrees equals 540, and we have 4 in the denominator. 540 divided by 4 is 135 degrees. In this example, we want to convert 3 pi halves to degrees. So we multiply 3 pi halves times 180 degrees divided by pi. The pi's cancel out, and so we have 3 times 180 degrees equals 540 degrees, and then we have 2 in the denominator. 540 degrees divided by 2 is 270 degrees. Now let's convert negative 5 times pi divided by 4 to degrees. So we multiply negative 5 times pi divided by 4 times 180 degrees divided by pi. Negative 5 times 180 degrees equals negative 900 degrees. The pi's cancel out, and we have 4 in the denominator. Negative 900 degrees divided by 4 is negative 225 degrees. And for our last example, we want to convert negative pi to degrees. So we multiply negative pi times 180 degrees divided by pi. The pi's cancel out, and so we're left with negative 180 degrees.